Hey, and welcome to Derty Life. My name is Echo, and this wasn't originally going to be planned to be the first video uploaded, if it gets uploaded first. I'm playing it by ear at the moment. But today is Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. 9-ish in the morning. I live in a little town called New Bern, North Carolina. There's this thing called Hurricane Florence coming through, and it's going to hit relatively quickly. So it's expected the next day or two. My hope, intent, plan is to film a little bit, let you see the craziness that goes on. I'll show you some of my preparation. I might edit the video, I might not. All depends. It might be more beneficial for me just to upload everything, raw, uncut footage. So there's going to be a lot of stop and go, a lot of cuts, a lot of this might not make any sense, but hey, that's okay. That's how it works. I'm using a GoPro because battery power lasts a lot longer, and I have more batteries than my big camera. I might film on a big camera as well and just mash everything together, upload it, push it, all that good stuff. So we'll see how it turns out. No guarantees, no promises. And that's about it. So it's currently Wednesday. The storm is due to arrive Thursday or Friday. At various different times. It keeps changing, which is fine, and that's how hurricanes go. That's how storms go. The latest proposed landfall is Sneads Ferry or Jacksonville, North Carolina, which is about 45 miles away from where I'm at. And I'm gonna be on the northeastern side, which is the worst side. I was talking to some of my neighbors. A lot of people are evacuating because it's supposed to hit as a Category 4. I live in an apartment, so I'm less concerned about structural damage and stuff like that. If I lived in an actual house, I would probably evacuate. But because I don't live in a house and I live in an apartment, I think I will be okay. I'm still taking it seriously. I still went through preparations. I'm still getting last minute preparations as I see them and I find them. Primarily water. I'm good on food. I'm good on battery power. In theory, I'm going to charge everything up over the next day or two. Continuously charge everything. So I'm good on food, good on water, good on medical supplies. I've got the basics for myself covered. It's difficult to plan what you think you need. So I probably overbought, I probably planned, I probably over-prepared, but I got a bunch of stuff that if the power goes out, I'll have no issues. I've got food I can eat, I've got camping equipment, I've got camping food, I've got pre-cooked things that don't have to be refrigerated, just remain healthy. I don't like cold water, so I'm not worried about ice. My current estimation is I have 5 days of water and about 20 days of food. So I'll run out of water before I run out of food. I think 5 days should be enough, but we'll see. If the roads and everything are way too bad, then I am going to evacuate and flee and go somewhere else, because that's the smart thing to do. North Carolina, in the summer, early fall, whatever time of year you think this is, it's hot. Not gonna have air conditioning, all that good stuff. So I'm privileged enough to have 2 vehicles. One vehicle is fully fueled up and ready to go if I need it. But it did have an issue this morning that I got to get taken care of. One of the tires went flat for whatever reason. I have a spare, but I also have a air pump that plugs in. So when I get back from work, I'm on my way to work now. When I get back from work, I'm gonna pump that tire up, at least at halfway, to let it sit. I'll probably pump it up a little bit and then go to the gas station where they have the big air pumps, pump it up fully, and then let it sit, and we'll see how long it takes. Shouldn't be that long. But it's all set and prepared, ready to go if I need to evacuate anywhere. Got my work stuff ready. I've got a small bug out bag that's got a couple sets of clothes. I've still got all my credit cards, so I'm not worried about anything if I have to evacuate. I have several places I can go that are all reasonably well, depending upon the damage. So we'll see. I've got camping gear, so I can survive pretty much anywhere. I'm relatively self-sufficient. So depending upon how long essential services and infrastructure is going to be out, is going to be my evacuation plan. And then I'll film all along and all that good stuff. So work is assuming that we're not going to have communications for weeks, and they're fine with that. They're working with me. I work for a great company. It's absolutely phenomenal. They're not worried about how much time I actually work. Thankfully, I can do a large portion of my job remotely, so I can actually go anywhere and work and still be productive. But I have to be local for some things, so I don't want to be away too long. But hey, that's life. So I think that's a good intro. It's about 7 minutes long. A lot of ums, a lot of filler words. I'm okay with that. Not gonna edit it. It's gonna be pushed. I will update you when I actually have updates or when I want to say something, and we'll just cut in and out and all that good stuff. So I will see you soon. So, quick update already. I just turned into Dunkin' Donuts when I cut the last video. Dunkin' Donuts is closed due to the pending storm, which is fine, but they didn't put any dates on their sign. So I was there for a minute or two looking like an idiot trying to get some coffee. Needless to say, I didn't get any. So I'm glad I had some at home before I took off on my journey. I'm headed towards the coast because I work towards the coast. A lot of people are evacuating, so coming back home might be a little bit of an issue, but I'm not worried about that. It's gonna be a relatively quick drive, even if it's slam full of traffic and it takes a couple hours. I'm not worried about it. I'm not concerned. I'm gonna do everything safely and smartly. I've got at least a full day, if not almost 2 days, before anything's gonna hit and I need to worry about anything. So practicing patience today, breathing in, breathing out, all that you should do in situations like this. I'll finish up my final preparations. I did stuff smartly, so I did all my laundry, I did all my dishes. I'm now eating fast food, but I believe a lot of the restaurants, fast food restaurants, are going to be closed today. So instead of me going into my stock, I'm going to attempt to see if a particular restaurant is open, and if they are, they can make me make ahead stuff that will be fine for a couple days. And once I get there and determine everything's good and they're open, I'll show you my haul and why I did what I did, and everything will be all right. So about it for this update. Thank you. Hey, this is probably a horrible view, but that's all right. It is Thursday morning at 7, the day the storm's supposed to start making, we're supposed to start feeling it this afternoon. It's definitely darker this morning. This is what I'm going to use as my point of view reference. So, I'm on the ground floor. And this is the apartment complex I live in. No front plates, so that's good. I don't have to blur anything out. You can probably zoom in on some back plates, and that's fine. I don't care. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna use as the basics. I'm gonna try and drive around the town a little bit this morning so you can get a before view, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. The winds have been steady and constant at a little bit since about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. You can see that small bush slightly moving, and then you can't see, you might be able to see now, but the clouds are, sorry, air conditioner turned on. The clouds are zooming across, and this has been constant since about 4 o'clock yesterday. We get little gusts every now and then. But it's the beginning, so that's about it. Take you through my trashed apartment to supplies. So there we go. Bunch of water, regular water and bougie water and some sparkling ice, some soda, some Gatorade, and some alcohol, of course, because you need it. And then food-wise, gotta let my light warm up. It's the smart lights, so they have a tendency to take forever to boost up and warm up. Food-wise, bunch of pre-made sandwiches for today. Pre-cooked hot dogs. Fancy ones, of course, because I've seen too many bad views on the other ones. That's about it. Canned goods. Peanuts. Can't go wrong with peanuts. Lots of protein. And then because it's just me, I have my camping gear, and we're looking at Mountain House camping rations. Freeze dried, uses water. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm not gonna show you me taking a shower because trust me, you don't want to see that. And then I'm gonna fill my bathtub with water and use that for cooking and flushing the toilet if I need to boil it. So that's about all the preparations that I did, besides getting cash. Cash is a big thing in a storm, because power goes out and you lose the ability to use credit cards and stuff like that. So cash is highly important. That's it. I'm going to do a little bit of work in my office, at home, and check in every now and then. So I might do a quick every hour, but I doubt it. So we'll see how the storm progresses. As soon as I actually start feeling the effects, I'll vlog more. So, see you soon. So, here we are, 11:40 in the morning. We just started getting in some of the inner bands now. Rain, all that good stuff starting to come in. A friend of mine who lives about a mile away told me he's got power outage. So I'll ask him if it's flickering or if it's actually out. But we're starting to get about right on time. So all the reports said about noon. Here it is, 11:40. We're getting the initial push of the hurricane coming in. It's been downgraded. I haven't watched the news recently or looked on the internet, so I will do that in just a few minutes. But we're starting to get hurricane wind and weather and rain. So there you go. All right, stay tuned. Here it is, 3 p.m. Took my shower for the day, possibly the weekend, depending upon if I have water and all that good stuff left. Sorry, had a little condensation. I had to make sure that wasn't affecting my shot. Now it looks really bad, but oh well. Wind, light rain, nothing. Just saw the latest report. It's supposed to be this evening that we actually start getting 75 plus winds. So I'll attempt to shoot. I'm not going to risk much of anything. So this might be from outside, looking out my window. Make sure that's clean. Yep, that's clean. Still have power. Still have everything. I did go ahead and put water in my bathtub in case I have to flush the toilet. That's about all. So we're back to playing video games, studying, and doing everything else. Kind of sleepy, could use a nap, but all good so far. Hey, so it's about 5 p.m. Got a little bit of rain, a little bit of wind starting to kick in. I'm gonna let you see if you can see these trees as they start moving. They're only doing it every now and then with gusts. So you can see them going pretty good. They're pine trees, they're meant to bend. So that's all good. You can still see the surface winds, or the altitude winds, screaming by. Getting a little bit of wind, not much. Where I'm standing, not getting much of anything. You see some large amounts of rain coming from the other building every now and then, where it looks like it's clearing. Hopefully that's in view. GoPro's not really good at seeing what you're recording, so they're gusting. I don't know how bad. You can see everything. That's a good gust right there. So that's about all so far. I'm sure there'll be more. I kind of hope there'll be more. Not too much more, but it's good. I don't know how everybody else is faring. I haven't looked. I still have power. I still have internet. I've got everything I need to survive, so we'll see. Stay tuned. Probably not going to be able to see anything, but the winds are starting to kick up. Little plants moving back and forth. It's 10:30 at night. Storm's just coming in. Lightning's going off a little bit. Power's flicked off 4 or 5 times. So that's about it. And got some neighbors over there doing whatever they're doing. Supposedly the area is flooding. I'm not seeing anything here. The storm surge came through. There's some flashing lights and stuff over there, off in the distance. Saw some beautiful, that was some beautiful lightning. I'm not gonna stick my head out anymore. Everything's slowly kicking on, kicking off. So hopefully power will hold. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So that's probably it until tomorrow. So I'll see you then. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Friday morning. I think the storm's mostly passed, but I don't know. We'll see. I have to look at news and stuff like that. My power is out, and this is everything my little town looks like. Couple shingles, but that's about it. So we'll see. I'll pop back on and down and all that good stuff. Cell service works, which is wonderful. Internet's down because my power's down. Might have signal, don't know. I don't have any way to try and power my router. Wasn't even concerned about that. I was going to wait till the main power came back on. So all in all, it looks quite alright. Here it is, about 12:44 on Friday, September 14th. I think this is about the extent of what's remaining, but it's going to be remaining for a couple days. It's wind and rain. My little town I live in was on the news. Cajun Navy showed up, evacuated a whole bunch of people down by the river. We're far away from the river. I'm not planning to go look at anything or anything like that until it calms down a little bit more. Then I'll go out and look and post around. See if I can see what's going on. I don't want to interfere with anything going on. I don't want to add more to the situation. So as much as it would make awesome YouTube to blast everything, be like, oh, look at these screwed places. Right now is not the time to actually be going down and doing that. So I'm going to chill out, stay at home, take more naps, because that's all I did today was sleep. Power's still off. Power will be off for a couple days probably. Water's on, which is good, and that's about it. So I'm gonna break out some of my hot dogs and stuff like that and eat dinner. Probably go to bed early tonight, unless power suddenly resumes, which I don't think it will. And that's about it. So unless something really interesting or fun happens, it's gonna be me sitting on my couch reading stupid stuff on Facebook and reading some of my technical certification books. Alright, starting to get sideways rain, so see you soon. Yeah, so it's about 1, maybe. I don't have a watch on, so letting you see the sideways rain. Still kicking up. That's why I didn't go out to look at the town or anything. So letting everything calm down. Probably a day or two before I'm able to get out. So we shall see. Thanks for watching. So it's about 3 p.m. Friday. Storm is still going. They said to expect it for at least another day. I'm on the tail end side of it. So we're in the second half of the storm now, and it's just going to be a lot of this. So more wind, more rain, more floods. Most of the danger stuff is past. Emergency services are out doing what they can. First responders are being absolutely awesome. So many props to everybody who came to help around New Bern. Don't know all the different agencies as power's down. I was hearing a little bit on the radio when I went to charge my cell phone and take a quick drive around. I went about a mile and the roads were starting to get flooded and trees down and stuff like that. I didn't record any of it because it was torrential downpour and you couldn't see anything anyway. But yeah, there you go. So stay tuned. Hopefully I'll survive this last little rain ban, which I'm sure I will. And catch you on the flip side. Hey, how you doing? Okay, this will be the last of these. Saturday morning, about 8:45 a.m. I'm gonna run and catch these all together and upload it so I can be the first. Woohoo! But it's over where I live. You still got some winds going on. Rain is done. As you can see, maybe over there, power's back on. It came on last night at about 9 o'clock, and it's been completely stable since then. So I was playing some computer games, goofing around on the internet. We are back up. I'll show you my dirty apartment that I have to clean today since I have the chance. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned, because right after I upload this, I'm gonna go do some scouring around the town and see what damage is done. So that'll come soon. Bye.